Rio de Janeiro isn't just a city, it's an experience. Vibrant streets, hidden beaches, and mountains that drop straight into the sea. Every corner has a story to tell. But with so much to see and do, how do you know where to start? We're counting down the best things you absolutely can't miss in Rio. From adrenaline-pumping adventures to secret spots that even locals love. By the end of this list, you'll know exactly how to make the most of your time in this incredible city. Dois Irmãos is one of Rio's most breathtaking hikes. It's not too long and starts in the Vidigal favela. You walk through the forest for about 30 minutes to an hour, and then you make it to the top and see the stunning views of Rio from above. The city looks insane from above. The landscape is one of a kind, and from the top of the hike you can see the whole city, mountains, and ocean. Next is the one that's iconic to Rio, and that's Copacabana Beach. The wide stretch of sand is packed with people playing volleyball, soccer, beach tennis, jogging, or just soaking up the sun. There's also an endless row of shops selling caipirinhas, which is Brazil's famous drink, and is perfect to have while on the beach. Our first time seeing it was remarkable, and it's a view you'll never forget. The mountains in the background look absolutely stunning. Now, the less famous but no less better beach is Ipanema Beach, which is right beside Copacabana. This beach is less busy than the famous Copacabana, but it differs in landscape. While I think the landscape is nicer at Copacabana, the sunsets at Ipanema are one of a kind and they can't be missed. I would recommend staying in Ipanema over Copacabana as it's a bit less crowded and it has a bit more of a local vibe. Food in Rio is a journey for your taste buds. From street snacks like pastel and tapioca to traditional feijoada and fresh seafood, every bite is just absolutely delicious. Rio's food scene is definitely one of the better ones, and I would highly recommend trying a lot of Brazil's famous dishes. They're not too expensive here either. Even a steak from the grocery store cost us about 18 Brazilian real, and it tasted like the ones you get at a butcher in North America. Sugarloaf Mountain, or Pau de Açúcar, offers views that will take your breath away. Hop on the cable car to reach the summit and you'll get stunning views along the way of the entire city. Sunset is the popular one to view from here, so make sure you line up at least 2 hours early to make sure you get a spot before sunset. The sunset falls behind the Christ the Redeemer statue beautifully, and that's the next spot. Christ the Redeemer overlooks Rio with open arms. The statue itself is iconic and one of the 7 wonders of the world. The walk up is stunning, and seeing the statue yourself is truly breathtaking. The views from up here are also incredible, and you can never get too much of the Rio skyline. The Maracana Stadium is probably one of the most famous stadiums in the world, and it's known amongst all football fans. There are 2 main teams that play their games here, which are Flamengo and Fluminense, and ideally you catch a game between the 2 of them, or if you're really lucky you can catch a Brazil national team game, and the cheers in the stadium will be incredible, as long as they don't play Germany. Pedra da Gavea is not for the faint of heart. The challenging hike takes you up jagged cliffs, and at one point you have to rock climb a wall, and of course get back down it after. The journey is amazing, and I would recommend anyone that's looking for a challenge to try this one out because it's so worth it. At the top, unfortunately, we didn't get to see the views as it was really cloudy, but hopefully you'll have better luck than we did. Don't miss a Brazilian rodizio where you can try some of the best steak brought straight to your table on a skewer in an all-you-can-eat vibe. Just talking about this right now is making me want to go back. They serve endless steak, shrimp, and some delicious sides as well. Any food lover should definitely make sure they head to one. Our favorite is Rio Brasa Lagoa. Urca is one of Rio's most charming neighborhoods. Its narrow streets, colorful houses, and waterfront views create a serene escape from the city's bustle. Climb up to Morro da Urca, grab a drink at a cozy cafe, or just wander the streets absorbing the calm atmosphere. It's a neighborhood that shows the quieter, more intimate side of Rio. One of the best ways to explore Rio is on a bike, and Bikeitao offers a really cheap city bikes that you can take out for a few days. Our favorite thing to do every day was to go out on a bike and go along Ipanema and Copacabana beaches. This is especially beautiful around sunset when the views are spectacular. Biking around the rest of the city is another great way to get around as everything isn't too far. The Celaron steps are a work of art. Artist Jorge Celaron transformed this staircase with colorful tiles from around the world, creating a vibrant mosaic that stretches through the Santa Teresa neighborhood. People bring tiles from around the world to continue the staircase and make it look beautiful, and there are tiles from over 60 countries there now. Staying in the Santa Teresa neighborhood, which is the most hipster area of Rio, its cobblestone streets are lined with colonial architecture, art studios, and cozy cafes. Street art is around every corner, and some of the best food is here too. Try the famous feijoada at Bar do Mineiro or the famous pão de queijo at Cultivar. For a refreshing change of pace, explore Rio's marine life. Snorkeling tours bring you face to face with sea turtles, colorful fish, and let you swim in the grand ocean. Seeing sea turtles from up close is an insane experience and something something you cannot miss when visiting this city. Barra da Tijuca is Rio's longest and widest beach. Popular for surfing and water sports, it's less crowded than Copacabana or Ipanema. It's a much more chill beach and is in the posh area of Rio. This is a perfect spot to grab a famous grilled cheese or just chill or take some nice long walks along the beach. Rio's sunsets are legendary, and there's no better way to explore them than from Aporador or Ipanema Beach. The views of the sunset behind the Dois Irmãos mountain are insane, and the beaches will fill with people around sunset that just want to have fun and create an unforgettable vibe. Pedra do Sal and Lapa are the heartbeat of Rio's nightlife. Samba music spills into the streets, locals dance, and the atmosphere is electric. It's where history, culture, and music collide. An unforgettable way to experience the soul of the city after dark. Rio's Botanical Garden is a serene escape in the heart of the city. Walk among towering palm trees, exotic plants, and peaceful ponds while admiring the beauty and diversity of Brazilian flora. One of the most unforgettable experiences in Rio is a sunset boat tour. I'll link the one we did below because the ladies that host it are incredible and it's a remarkable experience. You can watch the sunset from the boat, swim in the beautiful ocean, and listen to some music while admiring the Rio landscape. Another unforgettable way to see Rio is from a helicopter ride. If there's ever a city to do a helicopter ride, it's Rio. I think I talked about it enough how stunning the landscape is. Seeing it from a helicopter is an insane experience. From sunrise over the mountains to sunset on the beach, Rio de Janeiro is a city that leaves you wanting more. If you want to know everything about all the best food spots and our honest experiences of everything, check out my vlog where I go in depth on everything in Rio. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.